Welcome to Battle Network Academy. In this video I'll be covering Bug Riser Sword and Bug Death Thunder. For the rest of the video I'll be referring to these chips as their abbreviated names, BRS and BDT. Starting with BRS first, BRS is a Giga chip exclusive to Battle Network 6 Gregor. It replaces your charge shot with Dark Sword. This attack hits a 2x3 area in front of Mega Man, dealing 200 sword damage. This attack takes 120 frames or 2 seconds to charge. While using this attack, there's a chip lockout that will prevent you from using chips during TFCs, so watch out. And over in Falzar, we have BDT. Like BRS, BDT will replace your charge shot, but with Dark Thunder. The Dark Thunder Ball will home in on your opponent and deal 200 elect damage and will paralyze. It takes 200 frames, or a little over 3 seconds for this attack to charge, and the Dark Thunder Ball will stay on the field for 480 frames, or 8 seconds. This attack also has a chip lockout that will prevent you from using chips during TFCs. A few things that these chips have in common are their replacing of the charge shot. This effect not only applies to your standard buster when you're not in a cross, but will also replace your cross charge shot as well. This also includes your beast buster. When you beast out with one of these chips active, you'll have the standard buster shot instead, allowing you to charge BDT or BRS. You still will be able to use the chip charge abilities though. Neither of these chips' charge times or damage are affected by the charge or attack Navicuss stat boosts. The chip lockout that I mentioned before is active while Mega Man is in the animation for this attack. In BDT's case, it is also extended 30 frames or half a second after you shoot the ball out as well. Using the charge shot will consume a bug frag, and if you have no bug frags, the charge shot will become a normal sword that deals 80 sword damage, or a normal thunder that deals 40 elect damage. Alright, so I feel like I'd be doing a disservice at this point if I didn't talk about how to play around these chips. BRS is simple enough, just keep your opponent at arm's length and you'll be fine. But BDT? Whoa, no. Those little death balls will seek you out and make sure you're not having any fun. So, first thing you're gonna want is area control. Both of these chips encourage heavy area control, so you're going to have to be patient with your area reclaims and area grabs. They are very likely to be playing 5 area grabs, and maybe some panel grabs or 2 if they're feeling extra aggressive. So use your area reclaims when they got you back road, and use your area grabs to try and counter theirs or to keep them further away from you. Next big thing is uninstall. These chips pretty much require super armor to function. If they flinch, they have to start the charge all over again. So, put your uninstall on something that will damn near guarantee it's going to hit, something like a Mach Gun 1, and then hit them when they're wide open. Then cross into a Lek or a Race if you're in Gregor, or Tomahawk or Aqua if you're in Falzar. Just, make sure you're hitting your shots when you're in Aqua. You can't really afford to miss in the case that you're going up against BDT. Another vital bit of info about BDT is how the thing moves. It takes a little over half a second for it to go from one panel to the next. While it is in the center of the panel that it is currently on is where it decides it's going to go. It will attempt to take the shortest route to you, so watch your movement when it's on the field. If you're patient and you let it come to you, you can dodge it and lead it around the battlefield. But if you move hastily, it can move seemingly unexpectedly. The backbeat Navicuss abilities can block both BDT and BRS reliably, making Hub Batch, with the free shield it gives you, very useful in a fight against one of these chips. Charge Cross's Charge Tackle gives you invulnerability while you're in the attack, and this will allow you to destroy BDTs, removing them from the field completely. Keep in mind, however, that if you have a barrier up while you use Charge Tackle on a BDT, the barrier will still take the damage. Tomahawk Cross in Falzar has the Status Guard ability, preventing you from getting paralyzed. You'll still have to tank the damage of the BDTs, but you'll at least be mitigating one of the more oppressive parts of that chip and its paralysis effect. Because of the Status Guard that Tomahawk has, it's not a bad idea to bring some fire chips if you're running BDT, just to cover Tomahawk and cover that answer to your strategy. An interesting little quirk about BDT, using Invis while BDT is on the field, BDT will just kind of lose track of you and leave, which is great. Get out of here. I don't want you here. Get off of my screen. This is dependent on host client. For this to work, you have to be client, which means you're like player 2. I'm unsure how this would work in the Legacy Collection, but on original hardware it would be when you're connecting to your friend, and on Tango it is when you are player 2. There is a similar effect with Ground Cross when you use the drill arm charge shot, though the timing can be a bit tricky. And yeah, that covers the bug gigas. I hate these chips. I don't think that's much of a secret. If you've been to any of my streams or seen me on Discord, it's not much of a secret that I just can't stand these chips at all. I don't like playing with them. I don't like playing against them. Though BRS works really good for Eraseman if you're doing Link Navis. It's pretty much just a better version of Eraseman's charge shot. I think that's the only BRS build I've ever made that I've liked, and I still haven't found a BDT build that I'm like, yeah, okay, this is fun, I like this. That just hasn't happened. That's also all of the Battle Network 6 gigas out of the way, aside from bass, but I'll do that in its own big video, because bass is in every single game, so I'll cover bass on his own thing. Or at least the ones that are exclusive to 6. I think I still have to do Meteor Knuckles. Let me check that. Have I done Meteor Knuckles? I haven't. Well, I'll just have to do that one. Meteor Knuckles coming soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.